So you pitch the product and the customer says no. Of course, this means the money won't be hitting your bank. So consequently, if we hear anything but the word yes, we panic, and so we drive harder towards the yes. Usually this takes the form of pushing the sale harder. But what if I told you that's the wrong way to go about it? In this episode, I'm going to show you a psychological trick that allows you to use no to get closer to a yes in sales. When we receive a no, we panic because it means we don't get paid. But rather than looking at it as we don't get paid, look at it as we get closer to the prospect saying yes. Not every prospect that you pitch is going to want to buy. And you could do the pitch perfectly and they still just don't want to buy. Sometimes there truly is nothing you can do to get a prospect to buy and you just need to move on to the next prospect. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should never review your sales pitch and see if there isn't something that you can do to tweak it and make it better. But what I am saying is it's not always your fault the prospect didn't buy, because it may just have been that your product or your service was not the right fit for that prospect. Rather than seeing no as a roadblock, see it as just another step toward that prospect that's going to say yes to your product or service. In many ways, the sale is a numbers game. You're going to go through a lot of no's to get to those yeses. The best thing you can do when a prospect says no is part ways gracefully, but give them a reason to consider you in the future. Maybe they'll be back. Keep in mind that every time you get a rejection in sales, you grow a thicker skin. You also get smarter about how to sell the prospect on your product or service. You might even ask them, hey, is there anything that would stop you from buying my product or service today? You'd be surprised about how many of them will be honest with you and tell you what it is they didn't like or did like. And it might even be something that you can adjust or tweak so that they will do business with you today. When it comes to selling, don't think of no as the end of the road. Think of it as an opportunity for you to grow your skill set and as just another step towards finding that yes. Yeah, you may have to go through a few no's to get that yes, but the journey will be worth it. Not being afraid of the word no in a sale takes the pressure off of you, takes the pressure off of the prospect, and it makes the selling and the purchasing process for both of you smoother and easier. If you like what you heard today and you want a little more personalized sales training, then join my free Facebook group where we discuss the psychology, confidence, and techniques of selling. You can find the link for that in the description below. And that's the tip for this week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share with your friends, and leave a comment.